YouTubers, this is Mooney here today, and this video is pretty much going to be consisting of games that I've games that I'm going to be playing this summer, games that I am going to pre-order or have pre-ordered, games that I'm looking forward to once they release this August, games that I'm interested in playing past August, so around September, December, or up to close to around early spring. Any games that I'm thinking about maybe getting, this will be pretty much a mashup video of two of the games that I got, plus my thoughts of pre-orders, games coming out, games that I'm going to be playing, stuff that I'm interested in, and so forth. So what you see in front of you is Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, and I got this about 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been playing it constantly. If I'm not playing Project Diva on the PS4, I have been playing this game right here, and I have over 48 hours, around that amount of time playthrough for this game, and I'll plug in a couple more to get some of the other alternate endings for some of the characters, but I went through and I played and I got the true ending, I guess is what it's called, I think, for online, where everything is pretty much put together once you've acquired everything, doing the puzzles and so forth. Don't want to spoil anything for those of you who haven't played it, or for those of you who are interested in getting it. But I love this game. Reasons why I like this game. The story for it is just, it's phenomenal. Once you play it from beginning to end, it is just mind-blowing. It will pretty much literally blow your mind. At the end of this, it is just so good, and I don't have enough words to describe how good this game is. But there's also, before this one, there was also one that was released on the DS, 999. I do not currently have that one. I am waiting to get it later on with its original cover art and case. I do not just want to straight buy the game cartridge without the case for it, since I have the cover art for the second, and then I have cover art for the Zero Time Dilemma. So yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one, and I'll get that one later on this year, because I think it's around like $20 to $30 something for it to get it online, and I'll get that later on for sure though. I have definitely enjoyed this game a lot. As I stated, I think before, character development is phenomenal. From left to right, you see that you have Luna, Quark, Dio, Phi, Sigma, Tenmyouji, Alice, Clover, and Kay. And a lot of these individuals have secrets, and you will begin to unravel them whenever you begin to do the different, what is it called? It's more like, I guess, character events, scenes, and so forth for them. But can't really put words into that, but my bad. But this game here is just, it's really, really great, and I highly recommend it to any individuals out there who love to puzzle games. For those of you who might be Professor Layton fans and want another good puzzle game as well as an excellent storyline, highly recommend it. And then I just talked about it like less than a minute ago, that I also have Zero Time Dilemma. I picked this up like 5 days after I got Virtue's Last Reward, and set this in my room, and then after I pretty much went through mostly, I would say I have like, for Virtue's Last Reward, I have like about 95% done. If I want to be a completionist, which I will be with that game, I just got 5% more, and I'll get back to that and definitely do that, because there's just only a couple of endings for a couple of characters that I need to do by hitting Betray, which I don't like to do, because you begin to like love like the characters, you begin to like develop, well, for me I developed a bond with the characters of just feeling like what they were going through, and anytime I made a decision, I tried always to pick like ally and not betray within the game, but then at points you needed to pick betray, and I'm just over here like wanting to cry inside because I get so attached to the characters. But another excellent one right here is Zero Time Dilemma. I've only plugged in about 10 hours to this game. after I beat this game, then I'll play a couple of other games that I have off to the side. Games that I need to play is Trails of Cold Steel for PlayStation 3. Definitely need to play that. I will pick up later Trails of Cold Steel Part 2 later on, probably November, December. And there's word that Trails of Cold Steel Part 3 that the developers are making too, which is awesome. Can't wait for that. And other games that I'll be playing during the summer will be Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2, Record Breaker. I know I need to play more Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. I want to play a little bit of Final Fantasy Chocobo Dungeon that's on the Wii that I currently own as well. And I will be playing more of Project Diva on PS4. Games that I'm also ecstatic for coming out, 2 games that are coming out on August the 30th. More than likely all you guys know what I'm talking about, or a couple of you do. Project Diva X comes out PS4 and PlayStation Vita for North America for a physical release. To my knowledge, I think only Europe is going to be getting a digital release. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Europe was just getting a digital. But that's coming out on August 30th, and going to pick that one up when it comes out. And I'm thinking about pre-ordering Corpse Party Back to School edition. I had pre-ordered it one time before in the past, but then I took out the money for it in order for Project Diva for PS4 because I didn't want to get one of the packs. I didn't just want to get Future Sound and Colorful Tone. Like, had to choose between one or the other. I wanted both, so I grabbed the money from Corpse Party pre-order and just dumped it in for the Project Diva. But I'm thinking now I can be able to like add money back to it and just keep it there, and then just pick up both games when they come out on August 30th. So yeah, can't wait for that. I am ecstatic for February 14th of 2017. I completely jumped from the tail end of 2016 and just jumped to 2017. Persona 5, I think it's called the Take Your Heart edition. I pre-ordered that one. I cannot wait for that to come out. It comes with a little plushie. It comes with, what was it called? It comes with a soundtrack CD. It comes with a steelbook case for the game. And it comes with a messenger bag, I think, as well. And all around it just looks phenomenal. Oh, and I think it comes with like, what is it called? Pretty much like a box, but then on the website it said that the artwork for it was not final yet. So I'll have to check back on that one to see how the box artwork, what they did for it. Other games I'm interested in is I want to get Idolmaster Platinum Stars, but I'm thinking about not getting it digital since it's over 8,000 yen on the Japan PlayStation Store. I might as well just get it physical, even though it'd be like around 70. It'd be around the same price whenever I add tax to it and shipping, or it might be a little bit more expensive, but still I think I would just get a physical copy. I'm the type of person that I prefers physical instead of digital. If the game is only digital, then and I really want it, then there's no way around it. I'm going to get it digital. But a lot of times I really like physical games for the fact that I'm not going to lug my system around to my friends' houses and just be like, hey, you want to play this game? If I want to, and if they're interested in it, then I'll let my friends borrow the game. That's how I get most of my friends interested into rhythm-based games. I'll kind of like loan it out to them and be like, play it, and then they'll play it. So I'm thinking about getting the physical game of Idolmaster Platinum Stars, and I'm thinking about doing that maybe. I was going to do it this summer. I was, but then other things popped up, such as other games and other things that I need to pay, so that was kind of out of the question for me. But I will be getting it more than likely before the end of this year because I really, really do want to play it. I've played a bit of Idolmaster 2 that's on PlayStation 3, and I found it very interesting, and I enjoyed it. And I also played like the game that was on, there's the Idolmaster games that you can get too, like on iOS, on the iOS store. Yeah, like I have that one that I play also on my iPad. It was originally on PSP, and then they ported it onto the iPad, and it makes a pretty good game. To me, it does, on the iPad. So I played that one, and then Idolmaster 2, like I said, a bit on PlayStation 3. And then, besides that, I played a bit of K-On! Hokage Live. I'm probably butchering that part up, my bad. But, excellent rhythm games. Let's see, what other ones am I ecstatic for? I won't be able to get right away, but I'll probably try to see if I can rent them out at a video game store to play a bit. So, of course, Final Fantasy 15, completely, like, can't wait for. What else? I am interested in testing out a bit of No Man's Sky. That one looks really good, and especially the fact where it's in the trailers, as well as just researching online and stuff too, where it's like saying like all the planets, like you will not get to all of the planets within pretty much your whole lifetime, because there's over like, what is it called? I think they said like over 7 quintillion. I know it's quintillion. I can't remember if the number is 7 or not, but that's like over how many like different planets there are and stuff within the game, and the different creatures, the different worlds. It's just, it looks phenomenal. I think that one will be a really great, excellent game to play for during the summer a bit. So I'll try to see if I can test it out to play it at least for a bit if I can't grab it right away. Besides those 2 games, let's see, I'm trying to think about anything else. There's a Neptunia game that's coming out, and Neptunia something versus Hard Girls, and I am interested in getting that game. I have one of the Neptunia games for PS3. If I want to start like collecting them, I would say, and playing them, I think I should more than likely just get the ones also on the Vita, since I think it added more extra content on the Vita versions of some of the games that were on PS3 to Vita, as well as I think maybe it fixed some bug problems. Like I heard in like one of the Neptunia games, or maybe 2 of them, like sometimes it would have like bug issues, I think, whenever I was looking at that online. But besides that though, the Neptunia game where it has like it's called the Hard Girls, and I think they even have those, they have like a comic series for them and stuff too, maybe even an anime, but I'm not completely sure, do not quote me on that. But it looks completely awesome, just for the fact that you have characters that are called Dreamcast, Sega Saturn, Game Gear. I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one, and I'm so sorry that I can't remember it off the top of my head. But when looking at that trailer-wise, as well as reading a little bit of information up on it, not too much because I don't want to be spoiled, but the characters themselves are based off of the actual consoles slash handheld devices that came out for, by Sega. And that is completely and totally awesome. And even their characteristics wise represented by them. Like I think you have, I think it's Game Gear. Man, I want to make sure that I'm saying it right, that it is Game Gear. One second. I have my handy dandy iPad right over here, so I'm checking to make sure that it's Game Gear before I start describing her. But let's see if it can load, because if not, then I'm going to go based off of what I'm thinking it is, and if I'm wrong, then don't take it to heart, because I don't have the best memory in the world. Let's see here if it can load at all. It's trying, and I think one of my other pages is trying to load too. For Play Asia. Okay, well, I can read part of the title at least for it, and it's called, the official name for it is called Super Dimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls. And take, for instance, hopefully I don't have it confused, Game Gear. So you have her where she's dressed up in like this black baggy outfit coat with red, green, and blue hair, and pretty much whenever you look at Game Gear, the console itself, they try to match like the design of what it is to that individual within the game, and I thought that was completely and totally awesome. There's even one that's called Hatsumi Segumi? Let me see here. Wow, it says your page cannot be loaded. How fantastic. Okay, But I love the fact how the characters themselves are represented by the console/handhelds that came out before in the past. And not only that, but reading just a little bit of story-wise for it, it looked really interesting, and I am hyped for it. For those of you who love to play retro games and know about the Game Gear, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, and there is one more I'm missing. I am missing one, and I feel so sad. I can see what she looks like in my mind, but I can't remember what it is. She's holding, I think the one I'm missing is the one that's holding the 16-bit book, and she's dressed in like black with the hot pink trim, and she's wearing glasses, I think, and I just forgot. I'm so sorry. But yes, that's another game that I'm ecstatic for. For those of you who are interested in it, I'd highly recommend to look up a little bit of information on it and stuff, because I think it comes out like this September, I think, for NA. And that one looks really good. But yeah, I think pretty much this was all that I wanted to say in this video, because I can't think of anything else right now. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments in the comment section down below, please leave them there, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me pretty much just rambling. And if you have any other recommendations of any other videos that I should maybe do, I'll take a look at them and see if I can do them this summer. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is Len Mooney signing out. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I do appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. Have a good summer. Bye bye.